Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I'm Chiskel Gaming, and you know what time it is. The lucky wheel is back for Flint, which means we're going to spin, and I think today we get to max him, which is pretty freaking sweet. Overall, I've been very happy with my Flint, and I said that pretty much everybody should spin for him, which threw some people anyways, off. And let me just justify that one last time, and then we'll get into the spins. But if you're free to play, up till this point in the game, you haven't gotten an option for a mythic tier infantry. And the next time you'll get one in Lucky Spins is going to be 3 cycles down, because after this it'll be either Lancers, and then after that it'll be Marksmen. I don't know which one exactly comes next in the wheel, but then it'll be Infantry again. So the point I'm trying to make is, if you're free to play and you want a mythic tier infantry hero, now's the time. The other thing I will point out is, if you're sort of a pay to win player, well, you might have Natalia, who is going to be really strong for offense, but for defense, Flint is going to be a really awesome pickup. He is really good when you're actually defending. And his power level is pretty impressive compared to Geronimo, so much so that if you're attacking, you use Geronimo, and if you're defending, you would use Flint. So if you're a pay-to-win player, you would also want to max out Flint, which is what I've been doing, all right? And it's no surprise, if you're subscribed to my channel, that I've got a pay-to-win account. I am 2.5 months in, 106 million power. I just spent 15 million, oh my God, 1.5 million gems in this Dawn Feast event for the gem spending day. Put it into VIP, aspirationally making my way to VIP level 12. All right. And now, as I promised, it's time to spin the lucky wheel with a bunch of these gems. And I think I just want to spin to 120. And I think I might be able to max out my Flint at that point, all right? So I'm going to hit skip animation, and we're just going to do this thing. Don't show me this again today. Rip gems. I guess I am going to get, for doing this, a bunch of the stuff I need, the feast bags for the 2-year anniversary event. That's kind of cool. We're going to smash this through the 120 times. Then we're going to go and check and see, like, hey, how many more do we need? Because we might be able to just max them out here. Ooh, Dude, that was amazing. 14 Flint right there. Let's go. Let's do it again, please. Okay, that's 2. That is arguably one of the worst rolls I've ever had. Okay, 7. I guess technically 0 would be like the worst roll I've ever had. There's 5. Nice. Okay, the progress. 3. Bro, okay, I don't know. We might be getting kind of cooked here. But whatever, we'll work it out. 3. Oh, God. We are getting cooked here. Okay, 7. Back on track. We're back on track. 4. Okay, maybe we're not back on track. There we go. 4 more. And we finish this off, right? There it is. 2. Oh my God, I did so poorly. Have I ever done that poorly? That's actually insane. Now we get the tiered rewards. 50 Flint tokens. Bro, this is where it rolls in. 30 Flint shards. 20 Flint shards. 10 Flint shards. And there it is, 5 Flint shards. I mean, if you are free to play, spin to a tier and then stop would be my recommendation here, all right? Also, I've found that the bundle is really not the way to go. Spending the gems is the better way to go for this event, and that generally seems to be sort of the consensus among players. But now the moment of truth. Do we get to the finish line? Oh, God, we are so far from the finish line. It's actually kind of crazy. So normally I would say you average around 200. For a max spin. Technically, I didn't max spin. So I think I am going to spin more and try to max him. So let's get after it and just see how we do here. We get better. We got 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. We spin again. 9, 10. We're still really kind of short. Wow. Oh my God, I got cooked. Okay. Wow. Normally I do better on the spins, and I'm about to max him, man. Why? Why you got to do this to me, game? 18 freaking shards to go. So, good news is that I'm not just, spinning because I want the hero. Also, if I can actually navigate my way to the event, because there's so many, I am getting points over here. Play the lucky wheel is giving me points. We've got KOI going on. And using Mythic Hero Shards is going to give me points. In fact, tomorrow, if I play the Lucky Wheel and I use Mythic Hero Shards, I also will be getting points. Because I use him in Arena, I kind of treat myself, okay, treat yourself, but I kind of treat myself to, taking the advancements now rather than waiting for, SVS prep. I'm just going to do it now. So treat yourself to a little sanity in the arena. And I will wait to spin tomorrow, get the 18, and then round it out. I think that's the game plan. All right. So Flint is looking better than before, which is awesome. And where does this leave me overall for the KOI? This is my first KY, by the way. And I was actually kind of surprised at like how many of the power up sort of mechanisms or point scoring opportunities will be across all the different stages. Like there's so many stages where so many of these things apply. It was actually kind of wild. So I went in and did a couple upgrades, but I guess I could use a little bit of coaching on what to do with some of my gear. So one of the things that I went and I did is I did a couple upgrades over here. I took this to the Ascension tier, the first one. Okay, so I ascended it at 20. It was sitting at plus 19. Now it's plus 20, the sniper goggles. And I did the same thing over here on my Lancers. And the thing I was ultimately looking for was the Lancer attack. And also the marksman attack, obviously. Attack, very good for these troops that are used for doing damage. But now I'm in kind of a weird spot where I'm like, okay, what do I work on next? I could do these boots, which might sound weird because like infantry lethality is not where it's at, but then I can take it to the plus 20 bonus and get 20% defense. To me, that seems decent. If I did the helmet, we're only looking at an attack boost and a lethality boost, which feels like certainly worse than getting the defense, right? So it's not the helmet. And the other option is, I suppose I could like try to take one of these. Let's see here. This is, I guess it'd have to be the belt. I could take this guy up to level 60, but like, I don't have the gear experience for that. Or the enhancement XP for that's going to take an eternity, bro. So that's a route I could go. I could just say on like my Lancers and my Marksmen, hey, I know these boots are like, yeah, they're not giving me the best stat here. Like, I'm getting Marksman defense, Lancer defense. Like, how much does that matter? I'm inclined to just go unlock it, but it's a lot of mithril, and mithril is not easy to get. So I could go that route. The other option would be to take the other piece that has attack and to work on that. So down over here, I could gain marksman health, but at the first ascension tier, I could get 20% attack over here. That's an option. So we got a lot of options for this gear. It's actually kind of wild, like how much could go into that. But those are the decisions that are left on my plate right now. Now that we've taken Flint, we've got him up to almost max. Gosh darn it. The thumbnail of this video was going to be like, I maxed Flint, but like, I didn't. Damn. GG. Maybe the title will be I maxed Flint almost. That's how I get around this, right? So I will point out, spending all those gems, oh baby, we can head on over to the Dawn Feast, which, man, this holiday event, I feel like it's been very rewarding for me, but I can go in, I can cook 7 of those, cook 8 of these, and I can claim my request over here. Poggers Shelby, thank you for that. And I'm hanging in there on the Feast Overture, all right? I might be able to get one of the top spots without having spent on all the bundles yet. But I feel like in the last day or two, people are just going to go completely nuts. So we'll see. I still have a bunch of dishes that I can go and cook, but you can very clearly see like the spending tiers represented in here. So you can see like Pale One, max all the bundles, and also spent a bunch of gems and other things. 007 and Lion King and Gator are probably also in that boat. And then you've got like Road, Mad Max, and Shikaru, who either haven't spent a bunch of things like gems, or they just haven't turned it in yet. And either one of those could be true. And then you've got this entire other tier of people that like, we're all waiting till the end to see if maybe we get there. And then probably a bunch of people are going to race for the bundles. But like, there's no way that I'm catching that higher tier without doing a bunch of spend. And so if I don't do a bunch of spend, then there's only 3 spots left for like non-crackened out placers. We'll see. I don't know. It's like another $400 on bundles. It's all the $100 tier bundles that I have not purchased. TBD. If you're wondering what's in that, it's the Dawn Festival pack right over here. 820 feast bags. Just right there, man. Right there. On the topic of the holiday events, I've got to say I made one huge blunder. Just absolutely catastrophic blunder. And I regret my choices. But I went into Cassia's Wish House and I was like, oh, let me go to the shop here and pick my rewards. You know what I really need is Fire Crystal. And Skillet set me straight. He set me straight later, and he was like, "Bro, like you really wanted the Mithril, bro. Like you really wanted that." And so in my final day, with 100 spins left that I planned to do, as you can see, I got to 110 out of 100. The 10 there is actually when you do the sort of guaranteed land on one of the Dream Mark spots. So really, it was like exactly 100 of the spins that I did. But anyways, in my final 100 spins, I could not believe my luck. I got 1,600 Dream Marks. Bro, it was I got so lucky. So with the 1,600 Dream Marks, I was able to at least get half of these Mithril cleaned out of here, which was insane. I could not believe my luck. I'm still leaving 28 Mithril behind, which is such a huge rip. And like I was talking with Skillet and I was like, bro, like, do I just like buy some of these bundles anyways? Because the only other way to like rush your Mithril is so expensive. You basically have to go all the way over here. I know we're talking about whale stuff, but whatever. Consider subscribing if you're interested in this. But like, the gear empowerment chest is expensive for the same thing, right? Like $5 per Mithril, and you're getting like nothing else. Like, I don't know. Like I could go and I could just keep doing Cassia, and like at least with Cassia's Wish House, I'm getting all the other stuff that comes from these spins too, which is certainly very valuable to me. All the stuff on here is like great. Even if it's not in a huge quantity. I don't know. Chat, what do I do? Let me know down below in the comments. By the time this video goes live, the Cassius event may have ended, so it may be too late. Kind of depends on when I get to edit this and publish it. We'll see. All right, you enjoyed the vid? Throw a like on here, subscribe. Ooh, I got 14 Lucky Hero gear chests. Didn't really get anything special out of that. Is what it is. But yeah, like feeling pretty good about my Mithril situation. I got 32 available, plus another 27 over here. GG's. You enjoyed the vid? Throw a like on here, subscribe. If you want to see that last vid I was talking about, where I reviewed Cassia and I spent all the gems, 2 cards in the end screen. They'll be off to the side in just a second. Hope you'll enjoy it. Until next time, you have fun smashing your enemies. Take care, everybody.